Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, and welcome to this. I think it'll be very interesting and exciting, maybe unusual training for today. Great to see everybody here. Where you from, folks? Awesome. All right, we got you. Ba-ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-bum. All right, looks like all my staff has showed up for support here. Awesome to see everybody. Dallas, Sweden. Russ up in Canada. Hey, I'm in Philly, Russ. Jacksonville, Florida. I'm guessing you're having a nice day down there, Phyllis. Cindy also in Florida. Awesome to see everybody here as you're filing in. Fantastic. Let's see. I'm gonna have to stretch this open to see everybody that's here. Um, awesome, awesome. Good, good, good. All right. So we have a thank you just for showing up. You kept your promise. We'll talk about that in a minute. So I'm going to ask my support guys if they could check with Christian. He has the links for that. So okay, awesome. Sorry, I'm trying to get everything ordered out. You can hear me. Everybody can hear me. Good. Seattle, Phoenix. Phoenix is a real place, huh? No, I'm just kidding. Awesome. New York. Some more in Florida. Awesome. More Florida. Lancaster. Sorry. See, being from Philly in Pennsylvania, we have a city spelled the same way, Joe, except we pronounce it Lancaster. My understanding is it's Lancaster in the UK, as well as it is in California. Oklahoma City, Becca, I'm guessing is OKC. Awesome. Awesome. Joseph, awesome. Great to see you. I'm sorry, everybody's just scrolling by. So if I missed your name or your city, I apologize. I appreciate you all. You're all my best friends now, and I will be at your house for the holidays. Also, just send me your address. All right. Awesome. We have San Antonio is the only place, all caps from Carlos. Carlos, I'm going to have to take your word for that. I've not been in San Antonio. I've been near it, but not in it. Anyway, hey, we got a lot to do today, and I'm excited to share some stuff with you. And I know you folks are brilliant. I can tell just by your comments here. You're an above average webinar, which is awesome. Cork, Ireland, awesome. Martin, what's interesting, most people don't realize because of my last name being Hornberger, but I am 3/4 Irish. That's right. So I wear 3/4 green on St. Patrick's Day. Also, Carlos loves Lancaster, the Amish land. That's right. Kester is in Toronto. Fantastic. Cool, Martin. All right. So I know I want to say hi to everybody, but we are just running out of time here because I don't want to hold you up. I don't want to waste any of your time. I want to get right into the content we're looking at today. And what I want to do today is to show you how you can accelerate your content strategy while maintaining quality, value, and growth, right? We don't want garbage. We don't want garbage, right? We want stuff that's actually going to work. And I'm going to show you how to generate an entire month, right? An entire month, even when that month has 31 days, even when it has 31 days. We're going to show you how to do that of Google-friendly, click-worthy content to generate leads and sales. Now get this, from just one video using the power of AI. How many videos? Give me a 1 in the chat if you know how many videos we're going to talk about. How many videos do you need to create up to 31 days, even more? How many videos? One. See, you folks get it. I told you you were an above average in intelligence webinar audience. That is exciting to have this. You know, I'm just going to call you the class, right? This is the class gathered here today. A group of peers come together to share our knowledge and to grow together. And so here's my first test. I just want to give you a taste of where we're going today. And I told you, you're above average in intelligence. So this is what you got, right? This is where we're starting. This is where we're starting, folks. Okay. Everybody ready? Everybody knows who this guy is, right? Everybody speaks Latin. Good. You all get that, right? All right. So we'll come back to that in a moment. First thing I'm going to solve, I want to deal with my gifts, right? I promised if you register, you got your registration gift. All right. You got your registration bonus. You should have gotten that. If you didn't get your registration bonus, let us know in the chat and we'll get that to you. we also have a show up bonus. All right, so I'm going to ask my support team if they can just throw that in to the chat. So you have that registration bonus. Yeah, okay, so what's going to happen is, so everybody who registered got access to our Gorilla Power AI product. Okay, so Ethan, Joe, we're going to take care of you. Ryan will take care of you. Yeah. Good. Yeah, I can't bring that up. So, okay. Yeah. So we have a show up bonus for you. We have a registration bonus for you, and we're gonna make sure you get those too. Yeah, Phyllis and Deborah, you should have gotten an email. Like when you got the email back for registering, it should have that link in there for you to grab it. All right. And don't worry, if you're here, you're going to get the show up bonus. All right. All right. So, but I have something special for today. I have something special because I told you, as an above average group, I want to hang out with you as long as I can. So what I have for you today is a state of the end bonus. So what we did is we gave you the basic version of Gorilla Power, all right, which is our custom blog AI generation content. It doesn't do any automation, just create some content for you, right? That is going to then be upgraded to our normal edition. So we give you the basic edition with three different pieces you can use in it. We're going to upgrade you to 10, and we're going to double you from 5,000 to 10,000 words on that. But if you stay to the end, we're going to give you the full thing, and I think it's like 20 some different ways you can use it, 20 some different interactions, prompts and such. And we're also going to give you 20,000 words to use with it. So if you want that, type in "see you at the end" in the chat. That'll qualify you for the special bonus. And then at the end, you're going to get a link to the full-blown version of Gorilla Power. All right. So you have to type in "see you at the end." Joe will accept "I'll be here to the end." Now I want to let you know, some of you are using the exclamation point. That I think that means because you know you've been here before and you know me. The exclamation point is my favorite point. All right. So the more exclamation points that I see today, the happier I will be. All right. Let's see here. Okay, sorry, folks. We're getting everybody lined up here. See you at the end. Yay, Keith. See, Keith understands me. Carlos understands me. All these exclamation points. Martin, you've been here before. I know you know my story. Staying to the end, Joy says. Awesome. Because there's so much we're going to go through today, and I want you to be a part. I don't want you to miss out on this. And hey, please understand, I will make sure everybody gets their full version of Gorilla Power as a complete bonus. You will get the whole thing with 20,000 words, all kinds of cool stuff. Ryan, tons of exclamations. Excellent. Staying to the end. Hey, yeah. Can you also check, Charleston, can you also check on that message there from Ethan? And looks like Cindy saw that. No, Cindy's here. Good. Cindy's here. All right. So we're going to move forward now. Everybody's ready. Are you ready to find out what this is? So just give me a question mark if you want to know what this is. Give me a question mark if you want to know what it is. Question mark. Lots of question marks. Thanks you, Russ. Russ is reading my mind. Awesome question marks. Keith gives me question marks and exclamation points. Awesome. All right. So the guy on the left, Deborah gets it. Deborah's ahead of everybody. The guy on the left, his name, you may know him as Augustus Caesar, right? He was a guy who rose up through the ranks of the Roman world to around the turn of the end of BC, the beginning of AD. And so this was his motto for life, to literally, just like Deborah said, to make haste slowly. Now that sounds weird, doesn't it? Right? But the idea here is that he was moving forward slowly, but he was doing it intentionally. He was doing it effectively, quick, but properly. Another way it's been translated is make haste wisely, right? Taking your time to consider it. As a matter of fact, it's kind of like the tortoise and the hare, right? You guys know this story. In my country, maybe it's in your country as well. The tortoise and the hare, right? The hare had that speed and confidence, right? He thought, I'm going to win, no problem. I got this, no problem. Whereas the tortoise had focus and competence, right? And those two things together is what we're talking about here, is this balance of speed with focus, of confidence with competence. You see that, folks? That's part of the teaching we're looking at today, and it's the whole concept behind what I'm going to be offering you later during this training, is this balance of speed with focus and a balance of confidence with competence, right? So what do we know? And this is what the author of back in the 17th century said about the tortoise when he wrote it. In the 17th century, this was written. Did you know that? The Hare of the Tortoise was written in the 1670s. He wrote that the tortoise won with a prudent wisdom, and he hastens slowly. You hear that? He won with a prudent wisdom, and he hastens slowly, right? So make haste slowly. Make haste wisely. Think about it. Don't just run crazy ahead. Do it properly. Don't be like messing up, but be intentional. Competence and confidence, right? So I'm going to ask you, like, I think we're having a good time. I don't know about you. I'm having a good time. You having a good time? Yeah? Good, good, good. So I'm going to ask you to, if you could, just for the next, like, say, 60 minutes or so, if you could put away any distractions you may have, clear your desktop and have this be in front. Because one of the things about staying to the end is I can see how active people are. Like, if you've ever been on this side of GoToWebinar, I can see who's interacting. I can see the comments. I can see, yeah, Carlos is having a good time. Good. I can see who's actually got the GoToWebinar app up in front of them, and we're looking for folks, and we're filling up here. So we get to the point where we're full. If people are not active, I'm going to ask our support team to go in and start kicking some people. Not to be mean or anything, just clearly it's not a good time for you. I want to make sure you get this training that I have today, and you get it well. All right. It's like I see you. Okay, Terry, good. All right, good. So then I want to ask you, if you're ready to do that, we're ready to move forward. I want to ask you, why are you here today? Why are you here today? A nudge is good. You're right, Phyllis. You're right, Phyllis. Let's have a great training, Johan says. Good. So why are you here today? So I'm going to ask you, which of these boxes would you fill? All right. Are you going to write in? Give me back to the chat. Rian says, Lou is the best trainer ever. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. You're my hero. So which box is you today? So number one, are you, and I'm going to throw this in the chat if this is you. I have neither a blog or a business, and I want to start both today. Number two, I have a blog, and I would like to start using it to grow a new business. So like, you already have the blog, but you don't have a business yet. Okay. Or I have a business and I would like to start a blog to grow my business, right? Like, I already got a business. I've heard like blogging is a good way to get like organic traffic and stuff, but I don't have one yet, right? So if that's you, give me a number 3. And if this is you, give me a number 4. I don't have a blog or a business, and I have no intention of starting either. Okay. So I guess for that one, I got to wonder why you're here, right? So I'm seeing a lot of 3s. I have a business and I would like, that's really interesting. That's really interesting because you understand the power of blogging. Folks say I have neither. Okay, so Phyllis says I just started a blog, so I'd be 2. All right. 1, Art is looking to start a new business. That's fantastic. Lots of 1s and lots of 3s. A few 2s in there. Nothing wrong with 2s, right? I have both and I want to grow both. Awesome. 5, I have a blog and I need a great business. All right, Carlos. All right, I see what you're doing. You got to be different. All right. I would like to help the ministry I volunteer with. Awesome, Russ. Good. So I'm seeing a lot of folks there. So if this is you, right? If you say I have neither a blog or a business, I want to start both today, you are in the right place, right? This is the place to be for that. If you came to the right training, Margie, have both that I want to grow. That's fantastic. You are at the right place. If you neither a blog or a business, you want to start both today, because I'm going to show you how to do that. As a matter of fact, I'm going to give you a couple options for starting a business that maybe you hadn't thought about. Maybe you didn't even know were available. See, that's one of the things that I find amazing about online marketing. is the more I get into it, the more businesses I find that are out there that I wasn't even aware of, things you could do, right? That I had no idea even existed. And I hope today that you get a taste of something like that. All right. So for those of you who have a blog, right, and you'd like to start using to grow a new business, like you already have, maybe you already have an audience, right? Maybe you already have people that are interested and want to hear what you're saying, but you haven't figured out, we call this in the biz monetizing. You haven't figured out how to monetize that blog. And I want to help you learn how to monetize that today. Russ wants to be able to help other local businesses. That's a great idea, Russ. Yeah. Yeah. Or for those of you who say, I have a business and I'd like to start a blog, you're also in a great place, right? Leanne says, I have a new affiliate blog and no traffic. Leanne, we're going to show you how to maximize, how to promote that blog and get up and growing with it. If you have a business, you'd like to start a blog to grow your business, you're also in the perfect place today, because this is ideal because you already have half of it set up, right? And I'm going to give you some other ideas. Yes, Margie says, yes, use the blog to grow. Now, if you're here and you're number 4, I'm not sure why you're here. Maybe you're just here to hang out with me, right? And that's cool. You know, we can hang. But there's really not going to be a lot for you if you're not interested in business or blogging at all, because that's what we're talking about today is business and blogging. A little bit of Latin there, a little of the Stoic philosophy. If any of you picked up on that, I think Deborah knew that we were going with the Stoics here. And because the idea is the Stoics, they got it right? I mean, you look at what Augustus Caesar did. He came from literally nowhere and became not just the leader of Rome, he became the most powerful emperor, right? Okay, so really these are the 3 groups we're talking to today. And I apologize if you're in group 4, hey, you're welcome here, but I'm not going to be specifically addressing people who don't have blogs, don't want to blog, and don't have a business, don't want a business. I'm looking for people who are action takers. I'm looking for people who are willing to step forward, that want to move forward. And what I'm seeing here, because I can see your IQs listed next to your names, this is an above average group, definitely. And so I'm excited to be a part of this. You invited me in. I appreciate that. And what I have today to talk to you about is something that, well, let's just say, not only are you above average, but there's a group of above average people who have been drawn to the offer I'm going to be talking about today and the training I'm looking at. As a matter of fact, there were over 14,000 customers who have been using this product and have generated over 325,000 blog articles. Russ says, I am an action hero. Thank you, Russ. That's a lot of people. Smarter than the average bear. You got it, Keith. 14,000 customers. That's a lot of people, isn't it? That's a lot of people. And over 325,000 blog articles have been generated with this, right? But what's happened now? We have made haste slowly. We have made haste wisely, right? It is impressive, Phyllis. You're right. Very impressive. Just like Augustus Caesar did, that we move forward, right? This is it's been over 4 years we've been using this product. We've been selling this product and making this platform available to people. We don't just sell it and walk away, right? It's not just like buying a candy bar, right? Kester's got a thank you, Kester. Above average trainer will draw an above average group. All right, I'm glad you folks are a part of this. And people are making all this content and they're growing their businesses using the power of AI. They're using the power of the platform we're talking about today. But there is a problem, right? There is a problem. Most people I talk to are not generating as much content as they want. Let me know in the chat. Are you generating as much content as you want? Yes or no? Is that you have all the content you want generated? Is it all there? Or do you want more? No, no, no. All caps, no. Not yet. Art's got a good, I love that, Art. This is one of the most important reasons I'm here, because I trust you. Thank you, Russ. Hey, Russ. Heck no, Johnny. Let's watch the language. No, because it takes so much time. Oh, Terry, that nail, you just hit it right on the head, right? You just hit it right on the head. It takes too much time. No, no, no. Need help to blog. Definitely. I know what you're talking about. Yes, you need help. Content speaks to me, says Keith. No, I need ideas for different types of content, for different types of platform. Cindy, I feel your pain. I feel it. I know what you're talking about. So then the question is, why are we solving this problem? So we put our best crack scientists to work on this, right? Okay, I'm just joking. That's not really our scientists. But why do we do this? Why are we solving this problem? So that everyone can generate more traffic and leads organically to make money in this economy. Yes, that is Well, actually, until recently, that is what Bitcoin was looking like, right? And that's what the stock market was looking like, and all the indicators were going down, right? The only thing going up, right, was interest, was people's frustration and depression and annoyance. Um, it's frustrating to see all that's happening out there, and people are still struggling. All right, so what is it we know about it? Turning the page for success. All right, Keith, way to go. Hey, Mary, if you don't want to, I got a lot of stuff to talk about today, Mary. It's a whole training, right? That we're going to be talking through, and I'd love to have you here if you have any questions or clarification. I can take care of that for you. All right. Content. Content is the most passive form of creating authority and growing your business. You understand? It is. Johnny's got a concern. Google is not accepting stuff as original content. Johnny, put a bookmark on that. All right. I will address that exact problem. Because it is a problem that people are concerned about. What is going to happen with all the content that I create, right? Is Google going to judge it as bad, right? Yeah. Where'd he go? Boom, 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 boom. All right. Yes. All right. So what I want to show you now about this whole idea of content, how passive, how important it can be. Yeah, Russ, we're going to look at this whole idea of what Google says about AI generated content, because this is the foundation of what we're approaching on right now. All right. Yeah. Yep. Level 1. Yep. That's good. That's good, guys. So let's get that. We've got everything for you now. Content is the most passive form of creating authority and growing your business. Content is the most passive form. It happens while you're not doing anything, and we're going to show you how to make it even more automated. So I want to give you just a real quick taste here of what we have been using. All right, and over at our blog at mailvio.com, we have been using a Content Gorilla AI 2.0 to grow it over and over again. And I want to show you. Let's see here, where'd it go? There we go. Nope, I want this guy. Content Gorilla. All right. And then we want get CG. All right. So what I want to show you here is a video that my buddy Neil did. And it's looking at the things that he did with Content Gorilla. So this is again, this is not something new. We have thousands of people using this, and I just want to show you. You're not going to be able to hear what Neil's saying, but I want you to see his numbers. Can you guys see this screen? All right. So what Neil's showing here is over 2,000 people in organic search that came in. Over 2,000 people. Organic search to the blog that we were just talking about, this blog here, all right, at blog.mailvio.com. And then as we skip forward, we can see that he's actually had some real success in growing SEO with it. So if we look here, we have an increase of 40%. Where'd it go here? There it is, 39% increase month over month using the Content Gorilla engine to grow the business by generating over 125 posts that were generated with Content Gorilla AI 2 to show you that. Now, how also does it help? These is his stats on first page showing up on Google. So let me show you what that looks like here. Let's go to Google, google.com. Some of you are familiar with this page. And I'm going to show you like one of the phrases that they were using. One of the keywords is new arrival email subject lines. Boom, number 1, right there, the Mailvio blog. You see that? See how quickly that was done? You see how powerful having blog content out there that's fully automated, that sets you up and gets you moving forward, how that can really impact your business. That's why it's important to have that. We've been working on this. This isn't something we just came up with. We have years behind this and developing this and perfecting this. And there's a team that meets on a regular basis developing this and making it better and better. So that's at blog.mailvio.com, growing the business that way. Because what we know is that content is king. Content is king. We can't avoid that. We need to accept that fact. So let me ask you this. We got another question for you. Remember I told you I want you folks to be interacting, connecting with me, chatting with me, right? Here's the thing. What best describes you? You're going to throw, this time it's a letter, all right? So don't throw numbers out yet. I want a letter from you. Are you A? I don't know what content actually gets views and sales. That's okay. I'm not going to embarrass or shame anybody. Or are you a B? I don't have money to spend on content writers or experts. Or maybe you're C. Even if I have content, how do I drive traffic? Or maybe D, I don't have any idea how to even start a blog. All right, where are you? A, B, C, or D? I don't know what content actually gets sales and views. I don't have money to spend on content. Even if I have content, how do I drive traffic? I don't have any idea how to even start a blog. Little A and C, Keith's 5, 6 C's. All right, I'm not seeing any exclamation points, people. Okay, you know how I feel about exclamation points. A, B, and C. All right, Leanne, thank you for the exclamation point. I appreciate that. A, B, C, B, C, D. Awesome, awesome. B, C, exclamation point. Thank you, Terry. A and C. Thank you, Johan, with all the exclamations. Wow, Johnny's got a good point. Real estate's a real competitive. Carlos, tons of exclamation points. Thank you. Right. So what I want to say is I want to answer all of these questions to you. But before we get started, really diving into this, thank you, Deborah. Carla, I understand. It's hard to find the time. Art's being honest. ABCD. That's no problem, Art. That's why you're here today, right? With this above average group. You're part of this above average group, right? So just a disclaimer before we move any deeper into this. Okay, we're going to walk you through a specific system that we are now using ourselves, and it's bringing us consistently great results at the time of this webinar. Our results are certainly not typical, and there's a good chance that you will not get the exact same results, right? Our results are certainly not typical. However, we are happy to show you exactly what is working for us right now for free. None of you paid to get here. As a matter of fact, we gave you stuff, right? Understand, of course, it's not for everybody, right? That's why you have the chance to walk away, right? We want to give you the chance to know and understand the stuff that we're talking about. This is a training we're sharing together. I hope you're having a good time. I'm having a good time. All right, my puppy's having a good time. He's just enjoying my talking to this stick in front of me. And so Kevin wants to know, how can we have atypical results like you? Kevin, I want to show you everything we're doing. Of course, I can't promise to you, like ethically or legally, right? But what I'm going to do is show you what we're doing. And when I show it to you, what that tells you is that it can be done, right? And I'm going to show you, and I'm going to show it to you, and it doesn't take tens of thousands of dollars of Facebook or Google advertising to get these kind of placements, right? All you saw that Neil was doing in that video was posting things, getting the traffic because people were searching for those search terms, and it grew to the point where they got to page 1. All right, so, and not even only page 1, but actually page 1, result 1. All right, so who are we? I keep saying we, right? And who are we? We are, well, one of the guys you're familiar with is, of course, Neil Napier. Neil has been an online marketer since 2012. Neil's the one on the right. And he started his journey to replace his job, literally, because he got fired from a cushy job in 2010. When asked what he does, he says, I help people streamline their business. Yes, Neil. Right? Russ says, yay, Neil. George, yeah, I appreciate that. George says, thank you and bless you for the Content Gorilla software. Yeah, we're going to try to show you how to utilize this. George, we'll get there. We'll get there, George. All right. And then my name is Lou, and I've been an online marketer since 2018. I'm the one on the right. This is my beautiful first wife on the left. And I started my journey to enhance my job. My job is I'm a full-time pastor and a fun-time marketer with Neil. In my in-between time and play, just hanging out with Neil and doing some marketing, doing some webinars. And I want to help people succeed in every area of their life. And both of my jobs let me do that. Okay, thanks, George. So these are our numbers from last year. Neil's worked with over 100,000 customers, helped them grow their business. These are our numbers from 2022, 1.5 million in sales. We're excited about that. We see more room for growth, and we want you to be a part of that as we move forward. All right, so I want to get back. I want to get back to what we were on, to making haste slowly. Make haste slowly. You guys know this fella, right? We talked about Caesar Augustus, right? And the problem with content is that people too often they just have garbage, right? It's just garbage content. We don't want you making and sharing garbage content. We want you to have stuff that actually works, that is fantastic stuff. So no garbage. The other problem is we don't want garbage content. The other problem is we also don't want confusing or irrelevant content. You ever go to a blog page and it just had made no sense at all? I can't tell you how many times I have gone in to, like, I've done a search and I've gone to the page and all it is just a list of search terms, right? They're just trying to get you to come to the page for that. And I said, no, we don't want confusing or irrelevant content, right? We want stuff that people are interested in. So what I'm going to show you today is 3 simple step process that you can use to generate and market content on demand. All right, I'm going to show you how you can turn this into a paid service and make like up to $2 grand or more per month. I told you I'm going to show you something you might not have seen before. Plus, we'll talk about that, Phyllis. But another bonus tip here is I'm going to share with you how you can get started ASAP, and use what we share to build a list and even sell products as an affiliate or any other business that you have. All right. Johan says, great, valuable, purposeful content for real users. That's what we offer, Johan. That's what we want to show you today. Great. So plus, for 10 people only, you're going to be able to get an incredible package deal today where we give you full access to our AI-driven content creation and marketing strategy. So now I got another question for you. Do you want to hear more? Yes or no? Do you want to hear more? Yes or no? If not, I'll just stop now. We'll call it a day. Yes, 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 yes. Why? I'm going to guess that's a yes. Johan with the exclamations. Thank you, Phyllis. Yes, exclamations. Bring it on. Mark 10 is ready. Yes, yes. Awesome. Yes, please. Oh, that's very polite of you, Joe. Thank you. Yes. All right. So here we go. So we want to talk. Absolutely, Keith. I agree with you. We want to talk about content marketing real quick. Content. Why do we do content marketing? Right? We want you to succeed. We want you to succeed in the quickest way possible. Margie, Mark, yes. Carlos, Joy, yes. Content marketing, here's the deal. Content marketing gets 7.8 times more site traffic than ads for the same cost. 7.8 times more site. That's a lot more. That's a lot more, folks. I would say just 2 times as impressive. 7.8, I can't even do the math to figure that out, right? We got some real like powerful mathletes doing that kind of work. 7.8 times more. And while content marketing costs 62% less than outbound marketing, hear that, content marketing is more than half less than the cost of outbound marketing. It generates more than 3 times as many leads. That tells us how important content marketing is, doesn't it? Shows us how significant content marketing is, because again, like I said, I'm going to say it a little louder this time, content is king. Content is king. Outbound marketing is like cold emailing, Johnny, right? Johan's right. Yes, yes, says Johan. Yes, and evergreen. Johnny says, good, good. So no matter whether you are neither a blog or a business, you want to start one today, we're here for you. Or you have a blog and you want to start using to grow your business, or you have a business you don't like to use a blog to grow your business. No matter where you are, you need to understand that content is king and how important it is. But why aren't more people doing content marketing? Well, it's the same reasons you folks have, right? I don't know what content actually gets views and sales. I don't have money to spend on content writers or experts. Even if I have content, how do I drive traffic? I don't have any idea how to even start a blog, right? These are the same reasons. The things you're struggling with are not unusual. So that's why we put this together, right? That's why we have this content creation and marketing solution that we've been using for over 4 years now, along with 14,000 other people, right? You remember our problems, right? You remember our problems we talked about. These are big problems, but I'm about to solve them for you. I'm going to show you how to create long form content using AI and how to get traffic that converts instantly. All right. So here are the three. Are you ready for the 3 steps? Give me a 3 in the chat if you're ready for the 3 steps. Awesome, Fran. Fran's learning. Awesome. Exclamation points 2. Ready 3 exclamation 3 rocket. Show me the money, Russ says. All right. All right. So step 1, select a video. You can choose any video, YouTube, Vimeo is coming soon, or you can upload your own video. Absolutely, Cindy says. Awesome. Step 1 is just select a video. You're like, wait a minute, what do you mean select a video? Stay with me, folks. I told you, you're going to see stuff today you may not have seen before. All right. Step 2 is then you're going to watch Content Gorilla AI 2.0, turn it into dozens, you heard me, dozens of blogs. That's a lot of blogs, right? Dozens means at least 24, right? If you're a mathlete here, right? We're going to be going way beyond 24. I'm going to give you the solution to do this for 31 days, an entire month. And then step 3, publish it instantly, or you can schedule it for later, right? Cindy says, it sounds exciting. Johan says, I have a ton of saved videos to use. How awesome is that? Johan, this is amazing. The fact that we can use our own videos on this, right? Tons. Yeah, I know what you meant, Johan. So now in the past, if you wanted to take the time to publish your own blog and look like an authority, here's what you had to do, right? This is the old days, right? You had to choose a topic that you believe resonates with your target audience. Yeah, well, Content Gorilla AI 2.0 does that for you automatically. You just put in your keyword, boom, because it's grabbing things that are already trending on YouTube. Step 2, you have to conduct your extensive research to get your insights about the topic, identify the key points to include in the post, right? Now, Content Gorilla AI 2.0 does that for you automatically. Step 3, then you got to create your outline. You would organize the post into logical sections, right? Makes it easier for readers to follow. Also, Google likes that because of the SEO functions, right? It looks for those headings, right? Don't worry about it. We're going to take care of that for you automatically as well. How about a compelling headline? We got that for you as well. How about step 5? How about your introduction? Nope, we got that for you. It's all included in that. Step 6, your subheadings, your bullet points, and other formatting techniques to break up the post to make it skimmable. That's all involved, all done by Content Gorilla AI 2.0. Step 7, visuals and images to the videos, enhance the post and make it more engaging. Yeah, we got it covered. Your conclusion, all that stuff is built in to Content Gorilla AI 2.0. How about editing and proofreading? Boy, if you're not really good at editing, it can have a great post and it just looks lousy because it's so hard to read, right? We're going to show you how to do it so it's error-free. There's grammar checking, all that is built in. Manually publish the post, that's old news, right? We're going to do it automatically as well. So you're thinking to yourself, this Lou guy, he's kind of loud and obnoxious, but he's a little interesting, and he has, he's got a funny voice. I'm sure he looks funny too. But couldn't I just use ChatGPT? Couldn't I just go and use? I mean, isn't that what all the kids are using today? I don't know if you noticed, but ChatGPT, something happened yesterday. It was the day before. It was just down for a while. It was a little scary there for a lot of people who panicked, right? Couldn't I just use ChatGPT, right? It's exciting. ChatGPT is fun. The problem with ChatGPT is it doesn't do automation. It doesn't do automation, but we do. We do automation. Here's what we do. We will help you turn one video into dozens of blog posts. I'm sorry, I lost track of the contents here, of the chats here. Oh, sounds exciting. Yep. How does it work with a sermon? It's not really built for that. It's built for blogging, Russ. Good. All right, so we can turn it, and then the other cool thing we touched on, automation, right? We have an AI-powered article outline creator as well. All of this is built in to what I'm going to be offering you today. It'll allow you to convert any YouTube video, or now any of your videos as well. Eventually, we're going to be able to do this with Vimeo as well. That's in the pipeline for soon. Convert it into a fully formatted WordPress blog post. And I'm going to show you what that looks like in a minute. I'm going to get to the demo. We have AI content detection, so we're concerned about that, right? What are they going to do about it? We have a system built in here that evaluates it based on the standards that Google is using to see if it will be flagged and give you a percentage chance of it, of what Google sees as real, right? We're ready for you. We're going to give you the ability to use a one-click fetch all videos from a YouTube channel or playlist and then create posts on that. Russ is a great question. Will it transcribe the complete video? I'll show you in a minute. Yes, long story. We have an AI content paraphraser, right? That you can rework and reword, and I'll show you that in a minute. Built-in content calendar, so you can track and plan out what's coming to make sure that you cover all the topics you want to cover. Right? Built-in SEO scoring. How good is my SEO? Are these good words to use? Is this going to score well? Boom. Built in. You don't have to go take a course on SEO. Just use our built-in SEO scoring. This means that most or all of my AI tools I now own can be gone along with those monthly costs. You got it, Johan. You got it. Automatic internal linking. So let's say, I'll show you what this looks like, but say you have a product, or a word that you want to focus on, you can link to it every time it appears inside the blog post that you're creating. Auto images that are set up and automatically evaluate what kind of words to put in there. We also have, Cindy's mind is being blown. Stay calm, Cindy. Put on a hat if you need to keep everything in one place. One-click grammar correction. We touched on that. Auto create post tags, right? It grabs the tags on the YouTube video and uses them and auto creates them. We have a bulk posting feature that now you do up to 10 days in advance. You can settle this stuff up. Now, I've told you a lot about it, but now it's time to actually show you what it is. All right, so let's bring this puppy up here, or gorilla to be more precise here. So here is the interface for Content Gorilla AI 2.0. Russ is like, yeah, demo. Joe, Johan's fantastic. All right, so what I want to show you here is give me a niche that you folks are interested in. Give me a niche. Give me a niche. Come on, I don't hear a niche. Will the software work for local business? Marlene, as long as it's a business that is in a niche. Yes. Solar, real estate, cooking, babies. I don't think babies is a niche. Somebody help out George there in the chat. Yeah. Okay, so let's go with, there's a good one there. Let's go in the weight loss. I'm going to go a little more niche down. I'm going to go, how do I start keto, right? Because everybody's excited about keto. And if you don't know somebody who's excited about keto, you haven't met someone who's on keto. So how do I start keto? Now, in the past, I would tell you to go with the Creative Commons license so you don't have to worry about any kind of problems with copyright or anything like that. But I got good news for you. We've got around that in a very clever way that is actually legal and ethical too. So I'm going to leave this on license any, and we're going to search on how do I start keto. Now, 50 tips on how to start a keto diet, right? So now you don't have to be an authority. You don't have to be an expert, right? Art says, let's avoid product liability lawsuits. Good. Here's a keto diet for beginners. I'm going to go with some, now normally I would go with like an 18 or 20-minute one. So I have a good pillar post to start with. Pillar post is like the thing you build everything around, but just for our time's sake, I'm going to go with something a little shorter so it doesn't take as long to process here. So I'm going to go here, how to start a keto diet. That's 5 minutes long. I'm going to click on create post. Now, boom. I forget whose question that was. Does it take, here's the text of the entire video. All right, so here's the video. I can go watch it if I wanted to, but here's the whole video. Now I have it all set up. Boom, boom, boom. Everything automatically grabbed an image, right? I told you it's going to grab an image for you, right? So that's all ready to go. So next thing I want to do is I'm going to add some paragraphs. It's going to go to and evaluate and add some paragraphs. So it goes through and it says, okay, let's add the grammar. So we're correcting grammar now. So here's what's going through to make sure that it's not. Cindy says, wow. Yeah, that's a good way to see it. Yeah, we will. We'll definitely go through what's new. Yes. Perfect. Exactly what I've been putting together myself. Now I've got it. Good, good. Can we use videos in other languages? Yes. Let me show you right up here. Here's all the languages. Let me know if any of these languages will work for you. All right, so grammar errors fixed. All right, and then we're gonna add some punctuation. Now, if you look up here, I was just going through the languages. All right, there's a few here. Come on. As you can see here, we've got you covered, right? Good, good. Becca, I think you'd be on your own with that. Yeah, yeah. All right, so now we have our, where'd it go here. Oh, we wanted to correct our grammar here now that we've done our punctuation. 876 words. You see over here, it automatically grabbed the video title. We can change that. We can say, like, if we want to get a best way to start a keto diet for anyone. All right. Boom, it's grabbing our, what do you eat through Apple or, eat well. What do you got, George? Local dentist, chiropractor, Keith says, services. All right. So now, next thing we want to do is we want to come through here and we're going to add our outline. We talked about adding the outline, right? Boom. Can we get an answer to Dimitri's question there? So what do we want to use as our keywords? We're going to create the outline on this. So now what it's doing, it's going through the content, it's evaluating and putting in the headline, the subheadings. Okay, creating an outline for us. And now I talked about how we would avoid copyright issues, right? So here it is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? It automatically added them in there, right? Of course, we can go in and edit them, right? And if we edit something here, low carb diet for you, you see it automatically shows up over here, right? So now we have this new outline. Now, how do we get new content? Here's how it goes right here. Create content from outline. So what I've done is I've taken this that I've not been given permission to recreate, to use this by itself, but I can change it, right? So I'm going to create fresh content using Content Gorilla's AI. Oh, by the way, we're using the latest ChatGPT API as our engine. So if you're wondering how to make ChatGPT dance for you because you can't get the right words to say, you can't give it the right prompt, we take care of all that. It is built in, and you don't have to pay extra for that. We have it built in. All right, so I'm going to create content from outline. Now it's using ChatGPT's latest API as it goes through here. It's generating me new content using this outline on the left here, not the same text, creating brand new text. It's not just spinning it. It's not just putting synonyms in. It's using the AI brain to generate new content. Daniel, whatever the latest one is, because not all the APIs are out yet. I know, that's why I picked the short one. You see how it does take a minute for it to go through and create the brand new stuff. No problem. Can someone help George in the chat? Boom. Here is our new article. And yes, it did go out and find new images to put in. So we have a brand new article here that does not exist anywhere on the internet. All right, does not exist anywhere. And we have access to this now. So what do we do with this? Well, first I want to save my draft. All right, content has been saved. Next thing I want to do, remember I told you we can create up to 30 brand new things out of this, right? I'm going to go here. You see this button down here? Create short form content. Boom. Click on that. How many do you want? Let's just do 7. Give me a week of content, right? I can put my tags in here that I want to use. Submit. Now, it's thinking. It's using ChatGPT's engine again, and it's thinking based on the content it created. Boom. Your ideas have been generated. Blog writing is underway, right? I can go here to check on the progress. So here are the title, the progress we have here. Delicious keto recipes to make your journey exciting and tasty, right? Created from how to start a keto diet. This is the project we were on. It's in progress. But earlier this week, I went in and did something using entrepreneurial mindset. And I created a bunch of things from a Gary Vaynerchuk speech from 2019. Let me show you what that is. So all those have already been created. I'll take you back to my saved draft posts, right? So here's the entrepreneur mindset that I had worked on, right? When I resume that, when I go into that, here's what I created there. Now notice this is what we would call a pillar post, right? It's a 68-minute thing here, right? So it's a lot of content. And then I created an outline from it. And then I sent it through this create, where'd it go? It's all the way at the bottom. This is really long. I forgot how big this is. So it can handle a huge post. And then I had to create content from that outline. And then I went back up and I said, okay, now create short form content out of that. And then I posted it. I said, so let's post that. Let me take you back. I was creating the other thing there. I don't want to lose that, what we were talking about. So here is our keto diet, and I'll show you legit. This is actually something here. Now I'm going to post it. I'm going to post this to our page that I have already connected to it. So it's real simple. Connect it to you set up a connection with your WordPress site. There's a WordPress plugin that works with, and it allows you to then connect with that. Okay, so I come in here. I can set up my keyword auto hyperlink. So anytime I see the word keto, I can make it go to my sales page, right? I can then set up a featured image, right? It's going to use the one from the video, but I can change that featured image to anything I want. All right. I'm going to go in and the tags. Now, these are the tags from the video. I can go into my SEO where it brings those tags in, and I can get an SEO review of it. Let's see what it says. Is this good enough SEO? All right. So you're going to separate all your keywords with commas. Becca, you can connect with the version I'm showing you today. You're going to get tons and tons of options for that. You can connect as many blogs as you want. Yeah, can somebody? Oh, somebody's answering Mary. Good, good. All right, so we come into our posts. Let me show you here. Like I have it set up for work. Yeah, I have it set up for just the one, but you can add additional websites. And all you need to do is have the plugin. You download the plugin and you install it, and you go from there. And then all it has to do is see that. All right, let me get back over here. We have our syndication. We can share it, set up integrations, set it with Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. So we can post not just to our blog. So even if you don't have a blog, you can start using Content Gorilla AI 2.0 by simply connecting it to your Facebook, your Twitter, and your LinkedIn. All that is built in. This is kind of a cool thing, the highlights, right? So we can generate content highlights. You don't know, somebody says, I don't know how to get like short form content, real quick stuff, right? Click on this. Now what it's doing is it's generating a meta description. If you don't know what that is, you don't have to know, but it's something good for SEO. It's also generating a Facebook post, a Twitter post, a couple other places that you can boom just from your content highlights have been generated, right? So this is a brand new thing, right? Here's the meta description. You put this up in your HTML. Here's a content summary you can use just anywhere. Here's a Facebook post. Here's a Twitter tweet based on the content we already created. And this is all done with Content Gorilla AI 2.0 using the ChatGPT API engine. Yeah, we're not talking about that right now, Leanne. LinkedIn, everybody connect with that. So all these pieces were generated simply by using this one button. This is brand new. So is the create AI outline. So is the short form. So is the content from outline. All these pieces are brand new. Now, what about publishing it, right? We're going to publish this. So here I would list, who is it? Becca is asking. I would see a list of websites here from the multiple ones I had installed. Thank you, Phyllis. They did a great job. The team is here. Actually, the lead developer's here somewhere. Hours of work done in minutes. Cindy, you are right. So she says it's phenomenal. What a fantastic time saver. Thank you, Johan. Sorry, Leanne, it's okay, no problem. So when I go to publish, here it is. I click on Assist to Prosper, which is the one I selected. And now I have categories already set up. And the cool thing is, if I have a new post, I don't have to go into my WordPress page and create a new category. I can create a category in my WordPress page just by doing this, right? So I set it up. This is going to be, I need a new one. I don't want to put it in mindset. I want to create a new category. Category name is going to be keto. The slug is going to be keto. There's no parent category, and we're going to say keto stuff. All right. Save category. So now what it's doing is it's talking to my WordPress blog on a different web page, creating that category. Congrats, your category has been added. Now, but then I can come in here and I go to Assist to Prosper, and you're going to see now it shows up. Now I have to say I'm going to assign this to keto. All right. And I'll also say this is also going to be on something from YouTube. All right. So I'm going to include my featured image. I'm not going to play around, just use the standard one here. And now watch the magic of this. Post. Right now, it's talking to the other website to get it up and running. All right. So posting. My blog. Okay, Leanne, I'm not sure what that is. It works with WordPress blogs. So if you have a WordPress blog on that format, on that platform, it'll work. What else we got here? Interface looks pretty clean, and that's a big thing. You're right, Becca. Leanne, you would know if you have a WordPress site. It would be very obvious to you. If you're managing the site, that is. So let me ask you if there are any questions while this is posting over there. Is LinkedIn included? Yes, LinkedIn is one of the settings. We go into the settings, go to integrations, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. You can connect all of those. You can connect a page or a group if you want to keep it more private. Mark, for that kind of thing, you would have to, we're looking at Wix in the future, but for now, what you would do is download it and then upload it. So Facebook, you can do a page, you can do a group, and Twitter, you can connect with that, your LinkedIn to your profile or to a separate page you've created there. So it was a lot of integrations. Of course, there's a lot more being planned for that. We want to offer you more and more. Yeah, Johnny, it would be. I'm just doing it for time's sake. Johnny's saying, wouldn't using the original image potentially be an issue? Yes, it would. You are correct, Johnny. And that would be the concern. So let me show you over here at Assist to Prosper. So here are the blog page here. Again, this is something very generic that I just use to test post things, right? So here are the posts that have come over from the mindset section. Remember I told you we create mindset? Here's an image that we added to that. And again, your WordPress blog is going to look however you have it set up. Yeah, copy and paste will work for that. All right, so here is the post. Came up here, right? I posted this, overcoming using the mindset and Assist to Prosper. Here is the actual post, right? Straightforward, clear. It's got the images we already set up in there. We can come back out and look at the other mindset posts because again, it uses the category, so we can search based on category. Good. Every question's being answered. Good. Team is on top of this today. All right. So here, like navigational ethics and dilemmas in entrepreneurship, this was created entirely based off of the Gary Vaynerchuk speech to USC in 2019, and then it generated 30 different pieces of content from that. That's how powerful this is. All right. Where we go here, Content Gorilla, and then right. So that's all built in, folks. You see that? Dang. Drop the mic. This is awesome. Finally, some software to get excited about. Congrats. Your content has been posted. All right. So now when we go back to our blog here, there it is. Just like that. Boom. Right. It is now in there. It's got the image that we left in there. Right. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, a good content editor would change that image. One who's not actually doing a live webinar at the time. And there are the headlines we created, and all of this was generated in Content Gorilla AI 2.0. Yeah, we can go back into the app. And now here's the app here. Now we're going to check this for detect AI content. Is detected as 99.072% real. I like the realness, right? Keeping it, isn't what the kids say, right? Keeping it real. So what don't you have to do? You don't have to write it yourself. You don't have to hire a freelancer or an agency, because Content Gorilla AI 2.0 can take any video and turn it into dozens of blog posts in seconds. Cindy says, wow, that's fantastic. You're right, it is fantastic. Terry, we will be talking about that. So I say, so that's how you can do it for your business. But I told you, I'm going to talk about a business you can do, right? A business you can do. So let's go one step further. One step further. I'm going to show you how to turn this into $1,000 a month passive income. I did say passive, and it will be if you stay with me. I'm going to show you. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be giving you today the ability for you to sell or give away your own copies of Content Gorilla AI. As if you created the software, you would have authority to give it away. I'm going to let you do it for not 30, not 50, but 100 people. Now, you can easily sell those agency seats that we're going to give you today for $10 a month. You saw what I was doing with it. You can easily get folks to grab this for $10 a month. There's $1,000 per month right there. And I can guarantee you that the cost of this platform is a whole lot less than $1,000 per month. Whole lot less, right? Carlos says, I want this. Wow. Thanks for the exclamation points. Wow, Leanne says. We're doing that today. So, and then what if you want to go above and beyond that? What if you say, you know what, Lou? I like this idea and I like what you're doing with Content Gorilla. Maybe I could get some more value out of this than the $10 a month. Sure, you can. Offer group and one-on-one coaching. All you got to do is 10% better. You don't have to know everything. You just got to be a little bit better, a little bit further ahead than the people you're coaching, right? Here's a big opportunity. Do you see how you can do this once and then get paid every month? At $10 a month, people would be excited to be a part of this. And as they see their content growing and you show them, all you got to do is go on once a week, heck, once a month, and show them one of the features and how to utilize that. You can see how people will pay for this kind of feature. Russ says, amen, I want this. Awesome. Now, how do you use this for affiliate marketing? How can you imagine being offered this as a bonus? Saying, I'm an affiliate marketer. I'm going to sell this. I'm going to sell this product I'm an affiliate for. And if you pick it up, I'm going to give you this amazing product. Normally, I charge $10 a month for it. I'm going to give it to you for free if you pick up this product today. Or I'm going to give you 3 months for free of Content Gorilla AI 2.0. That's how affiliate marketing works. Mark says, I want it. We're working on that. And then what if so everybody's excited about this and they see the potential of this, right? What if I were to give you everything you need to succeed just like this? Would that be a good thing? Would you want to see what that looks like? Say yes or no. Let me know if you want to see it. Carlos says, I do product reviews and I need bonuses. Carlos, I got 100 for you today or more. Yes, yes, absolutely, yes. Tons of exclamations. Thank you. Exclamations. Oh, yes. Thank you, Johan. Let's see it, Becca says. I can almost hear you saying that. Yo, let's see it. Bring it, right? Yes, yes, yes. All right. So introducing to you, you've already heard about it. You know what I'm talking about. We're talking about Content Gorilla AI 2.0, a proven app that writes and rewrites unique content by using artificial intelligence, specifically ChatGPT. All right, so you're going to be able to create dozens of posts. This is a brand new thing. You get the latest ChatGPT integrated AI content detectors involved as well. Multiple sources you can choose from, right? We talked about how you can upload your own video to that. There's the article outline creator, which is new. We got the new content from the outline. We're going to give you, normally we give you, now, you know, folks, when you see these numbers on here, 50,000, please ignore those because I have something very special for you. But that's what, if you just bought the basic version, this is what you'd get. Artificial intelligent content paraphrasing, content calendar, the SEO score, all those features are built in for you right here, right now. Okay. Normally this would sell when it's not a launch. Normally we'd sell this for $97. All right. But we're not going to charge you that for that one item because I got something very, very special for you. All right. Not only am I going to give you the basic version, I'm going to give you the unlimited. As a matter of fact, we like to call it the unlimited pro version because it doesn't just take everything to unlimited. It actually multiplies, I would say, exponentially, right? Again, I'm not a math major, but those are big words in math. I know that, right? Kester, let me have my team take care of you on that. So this is one of the big things. We've been talking a lot about some images and some text, right? We now have the ability in the Unlimited Pro to give you text to image. Text to image. So let's take a look at that. Where'd it go here? Is this my buddy? Yeah, let's come in here and we're going to add an image. Now, if you have the old version of Content Gorilla or the basic version, you won't see this new button here. You'll just see one button. So I'm going to put in here. So if I say eat right and I search for images. So what it's doing is it's searching all over the interwebs for free images for us to use. All those are nice, eat right, okay? What if I wanted to be eat right in a forest with a giraffe? That's a little specific, isn't it? Let's see if they can find any images for us. Okay, it's just still giving us, it's giving us eat right and it's giving us giraffe separately. That's not what we want, right? Let's do a new image. It's thinking, it's thinking. Oh, look at our buddy here. Here's our buddy eating right. Yeah. Oh, sorry, scroll past it. Here's our buddy eating right with a giraffe in the forest, right? This is built in to Content Gorilla AI 2.0 Unlimited Pro. You're getting that today if you pick up the offer we're talking about today. I'm serious. I'm serious. Yes. Johan says, if text to image is great, it is definitely a great solution in it. All right. Love it. Always need images. Fantastic. And I want to give you what you want. Carlos, this is absolutely awesome. Yeah, baby. All right. So text to image. Now, don't forget, text to image is part of the Pro Unlimited. And there's two key words in that phrase, Pro Unlimited. Both of them are very important. Pro gives you the additional features, and Unlimited means unlimited usage. All right. We're giving it to you. We're also giving you the article outline creator. Okay. That's part of the Pro upgrade. You don't get that with the basic. We're giving the AI content improvement as part of the Pro upgrade. We're giving you the content highlight feature. Remember I showed you? You can kind of see that on the screen here where you click on that one blue button and it gives you the meta description, the summary, the Facebook post, the Twitter post, the LinkedIn post, all that is built in. And don't forget, those are also connected. Your Facebook, your Twitter, and your LinkedIn are what the integrations are, so you can automatically do it. So you generate it here and then you go and you post it right away. Bada bing, bada boom, right? The scheduler we talked about, you get this powerful scheduler to use. We get the full-on automation system, the money phrasing. That's where you put in your hyperlink, your keywords and phrases, and they become a link in the post. Unlimited internal linking. We give you unlimited usage. All right? Unlimited usage. It will continue to work for you over and over again. And here's the cool thing. Not only are you going to get unlimited usage now, you're going to get unlimited features in the future. What does that mean, Lou? Let me tell you. What that means is going forward, and everybody who's ever bought an unlimited from Neil knows this, we give you all the new features when they come out. You see, everybody gets updates, right? When there's a little bug fix or something like that, a spelling error, that kind of thing, right? That's a bug fix. That's an update. But the new features, everyone who buys Content Gorilla AI 2.0 bundle today is going to get the advantages of seeing the new features at no additional out-of-pocket cost. That's what we've offered every time. So for the people who had this upgrade, they got a free upgrade into the AI, and now it's the AI 2.0. Think how profitable this will be for you going forward, because we are going to help you grow your business. Can somebody help John in the chat? And somebody get Robbie an answer too, because I'd like that answer. Do we have to buy Pro if we just bought 2.0? Alan, it would depend on which version of 2.0 you bought. Okay, they'll take care of you. My team is on top of this. Wow, folks just keep pouring in here. Hey, if you're late, just kind of stay tuned here. You can ask questions if you want. Let me just summarize the unlimited. Unlimited text to image, unlimited AI content improvement, unlimited content highlight creation, unlimited AI words, unlimited websites that you own, right? Unlimited integrations, unlimited internal linking, unlimited channel schedule, 100% automation, publish long form, high authority content. Normally, when it's not a launch time, we would charge $197 a month for that. That's a lot of money, but you look at what you're getting, that's a pretty sweet deal. Even if you just did that, it'd be pretty sweet. But we're not going to do that. We're not going to charge $197 a month. All right. Yeah, Johnny's got a good point. Other marketers charge you for the new versions, which is really disheartening. All right. Yes, and we do include commercial rights. That's right. So what I want to offer you today, now I've shown you two parts of this. This is our Content Gorilla AI 2.0 Festina Lente, right? Moving forward wisely, moving forward slowly, accelerating quickly, but using wisdom as we go forward, okay? So what do we got for you first now? We have our Content Gorilla, where'd it go here? AI 2.0 commercial version. All right, just a second here. Then we have our AI Pro Unlimited upgrade at $197 a month. So what you're looking, if you were to buy these separately, you're looking over, what is that, almost $300, right? $294 a month you're looking at. Okay, so, but that's not all, right? Because I told you we got more for you. So I've also got for you, introducing our Done For You. Now, what is the Done For You? We're going to give you 100 ready-to-go WordPress blogs with pre-filled monetizable content. Sorry. And these are blogs that you can immediately, right out of the box, you can sell them. You can set up for people. You can give away. Again, I told you I'm going to give you 100 agency seats. I'm also going to give you 100 ready-to-go WordPress blogs that you can use, that you can sell, that you have the ability to do whatever you want with them. All right? Set up a new blog, getting up and running in less than a day because you don't have to format it and set everything up. I'm giving you that head start. We have done all the niche research for you, giving you the top niches. We cover over a dozen niches: affiliate marketing, e-com, MMO, health and beauty, general news, SEO, diet, nutrition, and more. You can use these blogs to make money with, AdSense, Amazon affiliate links, ClickBank, JVZoo, Warrior Plus affiliate offers. I told you I'm going to give you stuff for affiliate marketing. This can be used right out of the box. These can be ready to deploy in 10 minutes. And we give you tons of training on how to set them up. Very easy, very straightforward. Now, if you were to get 100 pre-configured blogs ready to go that you can use and or sell, you'd pay a lot for that, wouldn't you? You'd probably pay at least $10 or $15. Well, we said we're going to do this at $4.97. I said that's a good deal. That's a good deal. But even that, I'm going to say no, we're not going to do that. That's just too much. So let's look at what we got so far here. We've got our $197 a month. We've got our $4.97 for our blog. So you're looking at about $7.91 a month. But of course, I already told you you're getting something else, the other 100 thing, right? Can someone answer Russ's question there? Let's see what we got here. It works with ChatGPT. Do we need our own ChatGPT to make it work? No, we take care of that whole thing for you, Olga. There's no additional cost from ChatGPT. All right, we take care of that. Let's see if I got any other questions I'm missing here. Okay, so agency. The agency deal here, not only are we going to give you those 100 seats, we're going to show you how to make money with them. How do you, so many times I've seen people offer agency seats. So like, here, you got agency seats. No, we're going to take a proven method of raking in over $3,000 a month using this over-the-shoulder video course that includes training like what you're going to be selling. How do we sell it? What our ideal clients are, right? Our module 2 is how to get clients, offering the sales page, and templates are included, right? Our driving traffic to the sales. I told you I'm going to give you stuff that'll work in every area of marketing, okay? So approaching the right people, how to instruct buyers, hosting and building the website for them. That's right, this is a service you can offer or bring on someone to do for you, right? We're going to show you how to create the logo, setting up Content Gorilla for them, managing updates and upgrades, delivering the website to the client. And if they want to pay you for maintenance, boom, you can get paid for that as well. So what we're looking at here, normally all these features together, we'd be charging $7.97. Okay? No, we're not going to do that. So let's bring our whole deal together here. We add in that $7.97. Now we're looking at over $1,500, right? Boom. But we're not done. We're going to take you even further with this. We want you to understand content as well, even more so. So we're giving you our Content University. This is a powerful training that gives you the A to Z of results-based content marketing, right? Neil does this. Carlos, you can apply for that. Yep, you can. We use JVZoo as our platform. No secrets there. You can go over there and apply for it, right? So inside Content University, we're going to show you how to understand what content marketing, why it's the key. Like we said, content is king, right? And take you through all these modules on Content Marketing 101, how to help you analyze your audience. This is all done by Neil. Content creation methods, traffic, leads, and sales. This is 4 weeks of content that are all ready for you to go so you can grow. Now, normally we would sell this for $197, but we're not even going to do that to you, right? We're going to keep the prices down. All right, so let's look at this deal so far here. We put all the pieces in we're looking at with 100 seats, and yeah, also our Content Gorilla University. But of course, we have bonuses, right? We gave you a bonus for showing up. We're going to give you a bonus for sticking out to the end. We give you a bonus for registering, right? We're going to give you a bonus, more training with Neil. These are going to be live trainings where he will help you, teach you how to make 6 figures using blog posts. How to make 6. This is a 3-session. I think it's at least 3. A bunch of sessions. Neil will meet with you, exclusive training session. We'll show you how you can build a 6-figure business using Content Gorilla AI 2.0. Not sure what that question means, Ari. So bonus number 2 is how to build a WordPress site in a weekend, right? How to set everything up and get it going. All that is built in. That's one of the bonuses you're getting to show you how to do it. It's right there inside the app. All right. And then tons of other bonuses. Creating killer titles, blog announcer, popularity posts. These are just all, you're getting all the bonuses that come with all of the upgrades. We're giving you all the upgrades. The Goofballs Guide, we talked about that. The pay-per-click profit generator, auto blog building, how to make 6 figures, we talked about that. The content repurpose guide, article submitter. We also gave you the Gorilla Power, right? You got that when you logged in, when you registered. So what is this all looking like right here? All right, we got all these pieces here. We said this comes to bringing in those 13, the standard, the deluxe, and the premium bonuses, that over the shoulder training. Those trainings are worth over $7,000 together. So that total there, we're at over $8,600 in value per month. That is a ridiculous amount of value, and I want to give it to you all today. But when I looked at that number, Neil and I sat down with the accountants and we said, okay, this is a huge number. At this point, of course, the accountant laughingly said, hey, this would be a great number. Let's stay with that. Neil's like, no, I ain't going to do that. So Neil said, let's look somewhere. Let's look somewhere different. Let's look at our unlimited, right? Normally we charge $197 a month for unlimited. Could we do something off of that? So, we're looking at $2,300 a year, right? Now, that's still a big number. Neil said, what if we were to say, instead of that $8,649, what if we say, let's do $1,997 a year, right? $1,997 is a standard number in industry. People are comfortable with that. $1,997, the accountant was happy with it. Neil wasn't. Neil was kind of, as we say in Pennsylvania Dutch, he was getting roochy. He was squirming in his chair. Finally got up and he crossed out the $1,997, and he said, let's do $497 a year. At that point, the accountant was not very happy. He threw down his clipboard and was getting ready to leave until Neil said, no, I changed my mind. And of course, that stopped him at the door. He turns around as Neil does this on the whiteboard. Yeah, so at that point, he was not happy at all. He passed out. We had to get some smelling salts. But what we're looking at here is that's what we're looking at, folks. We're looking at $297 a year, and that includes all the pieces we've been talking about. Everything you're seeing here, the Content Gorilla University, all the bonuses. I don't know why that's down below like that. Everything is included in that. Now, I don't want you to think that we want to take advantage of you. So what we're going to do is we're going to offer you, and this is even before I show you the link. I want to remind you, Neil's a straight up guy. All right. We're going to offer you a 14-day money-back guarantee. So this is completely risk-free for you to try. Okay. I want you to understand how important it is to us that you are happy with what we have. Why? Because we don't want angry customers. We don't want people that were formerly customers who are no longer happy. We want to make sure you are all happy with what you get. So we want to offer you this 14-day money-back guarantee so that you understand that we are not messing around here. We believe so much in Content Gorilla AI 2.0 that we are going to guarantee it. We're going to put all the risk in our pocket. And if you don't like it, we're going to set it up so that you can get it right back. Any questions, comments, thoughts, observations, inquiries, snide remarks, threats, or demands before I drop the link here? Because I want you to understand that we are committed to making this happen for you today. Sorry about that. I'm seeing some questions. Drop the link. Drop the link. I hear you. I hear you. Okay. So let's save this. And there. All right. So let's go. Sorry, folks. Boom. There it is. Go to neilvio.com/bundle. neilvio.com/bundle. Pick that up. Let me know Can somebody give George a hand? So what are you getting today? You're getting Content Gorilla AI 2.0 commercial version, normally $97 a month, but you're not getting those limits on that because we're giving you Content Gorilla AI 2.0 Unlimited Pro upgrade, normally $197 a month. The DFY blogs, the agency upgrade with 100 seats, normally $800. So you're paying $8 a seat, right? 1 month of giving that away, you've paid for those and made money, put money in your pocket. After that, it's all gravy. Isn't that what the kids are saying now? Your Content University, the standard, deluxe, and premium bonuses all together, it's over $8,649, and we're going to give it to you for $297 a year. Now, $297 a year is our price. Now, what happens? Somebody's saying, what happens if in a year? What happens in a year? Well, in a year, you'll be billed again for that $297. So what happens with that $297 if you say, you know what, I can't afford to do it in a year? I don't think it's going to be a problem for you. But let's just say, again, we want to be completely clear, upfront, and honest with you. If you can't do it, what you lose is this part here, the Unlimited Pro upgrade. You're still able to use the commercial version, the blogs, the agency upgrade, the Content University, all the bonuses. This just goes away. So you lose the additional features, you lose the unlimited feature, but you keep everything else. So my challenge to you is to invest in yourself today for $297 and use the next few months to prove it that it's working for you. And you'll see as you grow your business, as you invest your time in this, as you festina lente, as you move forward wisely. I'm not just telling you to run forward and be crazy about it. I'm telling you to wisely step forward using Content Gorilla AI 2.0 to wisely move forward quickly to make an impact and to grow your business in ways you've never been able to before. So no matter which one you are, you're someone who doesn't know how to create content, it doesn't have content, doesn't know where to put it, doesn't know how to create a website, all of those features are built in. Yeah, I think so, Russ. Yeah, let's take care of that. Yeah, we have the full demo. Okay, so we have an agency dashboard. All right, so let me show you. Somebody's asking about the agency dashboard. Let me bring you into that. Close this out. Save my draft. Okay, draft has been updated. So we go into, here it is, manage users, create new user. I can create my user here. For example, here's one of the users I created just to test with it, right? I can show their stuff there. I can edit it there. I can delete them, or I can log in as the user. So I don't know how to do this thing. I can't change it. You can log in and set it up for them. All right. Olga, check with support on that. Generally with bonuses, they're pretty self-explanatory, and there's usually training that's involved. Gaynor, go Gorilla. Excellent.
All right, I'm gonna jump in with you as well, Lou. So hey, folks, Neil Napier here. So I just want to go back to the offer, and I want to explain you a few things within the offer, just so you understand why this is an incredible deal, and it's not to be repeated. In fact, while I'm doing that, I'm gonna go find some of the transactions in our Pay Kickstart where we literally sold the same thing without all the features, the bells and whistles that Lou is showing you, for $397 a year. That was a month ago. We sold the same thing for $397 a year. But when we do a launch with you, when we invite affiliates, when we invite you to these webinars, we want to give you an exclusive deal, which is what you see over here. That's the first thing, right? Now, I want to walk you through exactly, again, one more time, what each element contains and why you need them to work together really well. So for starters, and we don't need to change the slides, Lou and everyone else can answer questions for you in chat. I'll circle back to your questions if I miss something. But for starters, you get Content Gorilla 2.0, AI 2.0 commercial version, right? We've added a few new features over the last year or so. So we actually first opened up Content Gorilla back in 2019. A predecessor to that as a WordPress plugin has been in existence since 2016, I believe. So, you know, we've been doing this thing for the last 7 years or so in one shape or form. Then last year, we opened up the AI version where we really made it easy to create content using AI. But this time, with the 2.0, we have made that, I mean, super simple. So Isla and I talked about this a few months ago. We said, you know, what we have with Content Gorilla AI is good. How can we make it even better? So for starters, we added the ability for you to create a content outline from the content that you import using YouTube or your own video as well. So you can have your own video All you have to do is import it into Content Gorilla AI. It's going to transcribe it, and then you can of course use that as is, or you can turn that into a new post altogether, and our AI engine will basically create an outline based on that. And then with another button, that outline gets converted into a full written content, right? So you get that as well. But we wanted to do more, so we said, okay, our customers love automation. How can we give them more? So we decided to give you the ability to press another button and approve, and now you can have up to 30 posts that all are related to this main post that you have. So the main post might be 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 words, and now you have up to 30, what I like to call children posts, that are pointing all the traffic back to the main post. So it's okay if you don't know much about SEO. This is something we discussed on the bonus training sessions that we're doing, which, by the way, we have 4 of and not 3. But in those bonus sessions, I'll be talking about how you need to have that proper pillar structure for your content. That's how we've been able to get to 0 to 2,000 visitors a month, and then turn those visitors into leads using that pillar content, and then into sales. And again, you get all of that with a 2.0 commercial version. Of course, the limit there is the number of words, because at the end of the day, we got to pay our developers, we got to pay our designers, we got to pay our support agents, and we have to pay OpenAI, whose API we're using to get that. So you get a restriction on the number of words in there. But that immediate upgrade that you see over there is 2.0 unlimited pro upgrade. So just so you know, it is very, very valuable. We don't really want to offer unlimited forever, because honestly, someone could misuse that and that could break our bank. So we're always careful about when we offer this unlimited upgrade. But now that we are doing it with you, I believe the price on this publicly is going to be $47 a month, which, hey, if you want to pay, I'm okay with that. If you want to pay $47 a month for 12 months, you can do the math. That's about just under $600 a year, if I'm not mistaken. But you get access to this included in this deal. So again, just that upgrade alone, $600 a year. And that has a ton of other features that I didn't even talk about. One of them, of course, is the AI text to image creator. So you can literally give it a text and it will create an AI image. There's an AI content detector as well. That's actually, again, part of the commercial license. So you get access to that too. And there's more things. When I actually saw the unlimited pro version from HLR, from the CTO, is actually CTO CEO, when he showed me what he had done with this, I was impressed, because I hadn't even asked him to do it, and he had done it, and that made the content so much more engaging. You get access to that as well, right? So again, just with those 2 deals alone, if you combine that, the public price on that's going to be, I think that the front end and the upsell, the unlimited pro combined, is going to be something up front and then $47 a month. So again, if you want to pay that, by all means, let us know. Say, Neil, I want to pay you every month, and then my team can drop your link to go buy that at a monthly price. But if you're willing to invest for a year and then continue to renew year after year, go for that. Now, just FYI, I know for some of you thinking, one of you asked me, what if you want to cancel like halfway through? That's fine. You can cancel anytime you want. And Luke, could you remind me again, so I don't overstep here, what happens if they don't renew next year? Do they still get to keep something?
Right, they get to keep everything except the unlimited pro upgrade, because that's what that additional cost is keeping for them.
There you go. So you get to keep everything except for the unlimited pro upgrade. So it's not like we're gonna.
Even that's a good deal, because normally that's $200 a month.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's not like we're gonna take away your access next year if you don't renew. We just won't be able to continue giving you unlimited words. And I think you can agree with that. That's kind of fair, right? That's fair. Daniel, I want you to try that link one more time. It was working when I checked about 10 minutes ago. So that should be all right. So that's the second thing. Then third, we give you 100 done for you blogs. Again, good for some, not so good for others. But the idea with the done for you blogs is that if you are looking to start quickly, then you're able to utilize what we give you and move fast. I mean, look, I'm all about moving as fast as I can to get the results that I want. And that's what that unlimited, those 100 done for you blogs give you. The fourth thing, the agency upgrade with 100 seats, I think that's one of the best and the hidden parts of this software. And again, it's one of those that I'm always okay putting up there for you to buy, but I always feel like when I do that, you're taking away some sales from me. Because you can literally go out there and advertise and say, hey, don't buy Content Gorilla AI, which is now selling on our website, which would be selling for $19 a month once we close out the launch that we're doing. You said, don't buy from that. I'm going to give you a seat for like $5 a month, because hey, it doesn't cost you anything, right? Because you already had the deal. So you'll be able to do that as well with up to 100 seats. You're good to go. Then you get the Content University and a ton of other bonuses, including access to us where we educate you, where we give you all the training we can over the next few weeks to show you how best to build a business, a real business powered by content marketing. That's what we are doing as well. Right now, I want to tell you this as well. Right now, we're going into production for Content Gorilla AI, right? So we're producing right now content that we're going to put on a blog for Content Gorilla AI. And I got to tell you that we have pretty quickly, within 1 month, optimized the whole process to the point that including editors, so I pay editors as well, just because I want a human to read the content right before it gets published. Between the editors, between the keyword research, between the designer that sometimes create like a special image once in a while, it's costing me less than $10 for a 2,000-word article. Now, this is really good article that ranks in Google because you're doing the same thing with Mailview as well. If I'm paying $10 for a 2,000-word article, just go search an open market and see how much you would have to pay for that. And if you can beat me, if you can get a Content Gorilla, if you can get a content of 2,000 words done for less than $10, I'll give you Content Gorilla AI for free. Honestly, I'll give it to you for free. You have to factor in your time as well, right? But if you can't beat me in terms of how much content costs you, then you have to get this, because this is the only way. This is the absolute only way to create content at scale, which is what you must do in this day and age to stay above all the noise and do so without spending a fortune. Now, is there a content distribution and SEO training? So we have some SEO training we provide to you, a little bit, but honestly, again, Keith, there is something that we can go into detail. Like I run a mastermind as well, where we do weekly training on just SEO marketing, but that's not included in this deal. We give you training on what you need to do to use Content Gorilla. We give you training on how to build a business with Content Gorilla. But again, if you want, week in, week out training, that's a different thing altogether. We do that at quite high ticket price, but again, I'm not gonna pitch that there because that's not the point. The point is to give you a means of content production, because once you have that, everything hereafter becomes easy. Everything hereafter becomes simple. So that's my promise to you. Now, let me see if I can answer some other questions for you as well. How long is this offer good for? So we have this open for a few days, just FYI. I can't give you a hard deadline because, again, this is a price that we offered a year ago, just so you know. And then those people that bought a year ago don't need to buy this again. If you bought the bundle deal 1 year ago, about in April 2021 or 22, sorry, you don't need to buy this deal again because you're already grandfathered in. So the good thing for you is if you were to get this now, you don't have to pay for any future updates as long as you are on the recurring plan. Okay, as long as you're on the recurring plan, you don't need to pay for any future updates that are coming out to Content Gorilla AI. And I want to give you just a very, very brief insight into what's coming down the pipeline. So based on the things that we have discussed internally, one of the things we really want to do is more integrations with Wix, as well as with Go High Level, as well as with Shopify. That's going to be a bit hard to do because they're very protective of the ecosystem. But once we have integrations like those in place, you'll be able to publish your content to multiple places. We want to go deeper into SEO. With the new, again, I can just tell you this, like I was discussing this with Isla. With the new ChatGPT 4 that's just come out a few days ago, I've been researching myself, I've been playing with it. Keyword research has become so much simpler. So I can't promise when, but within the next 6 months, we'll have most likely modules for keyword research built within Content Gorilla AI. So you don't have to have another tool for that. So that's the kind of direction we're moving towards. We're turning Content Gorilla AI into this superhuman, superpower machine to create and rank long-form content. And again, you get access to all those things. Now, before I answer any more questions, I have a question for you. Did you jump in? Type in a bundle for me in the chat box if you jumped in. And if you have questions, if you're like, Neil, I want to jump in, but this is what's holding me back, ask those questions right now, because we can only answer those for you while we're still on these sessions. I know Lou has to go to another session in a little bit. I know I have to go do other things in a little bit. So please ask questions. King of the Jungle Bundle says, Gainer, Leanne, waiting for name. For some reason, I just see your name as waiting for name. Friend. Kieran says, yes, with both feet. Kieran, I'm kind of disappointed. I expect you to go head in, but I'll take both feet. That's fine. No, that's Kevin, actually, Kevin. So let me answer some more questions. How about setting up a one-time price? Not possible, Tony, unfortunately, at this time. Look, I want to be very, very clear with you. If someone comes to you and says to you, hey, I want to give you, unlimited email sending, for example, with an autoresponder for a one-time price, run away. Absolutely run away. Because it's not really possible. Like, you have to understand that as soon as you hit the button, it costs us something. As soon as you pick a video to transcribe, it costs us something. Not just that, we have developers to pay, and we can only maintain longevity of the company if we can continue to assist you month after month and year after year. So if you were to get lifetime for this, if you want lifetime for this, let me know in the chat box. I'll give you a buy button for $9.97 right now. If you're willing to pay that, say Neil $9.97, I'm in, and I promise I'll give you buy button in 5 minutes. But if you just want to get annual right now, that's the link to go get the annual license for, because you could not make me sell a lifetime version of the unlimited version of Content Gorilla AI for anything below $9.97. Do you pay for any of the OpenAI, including DaVinci? Yep, Ari, we pay for any OpenAI costs that come up. You don't have to pay for those costs. So yeah. Suggested pricing info, we'll cover that a bit later, Keith. So as to how should you price the agency seats, we can cover that another time. But I think I always start with what you're comfortable with. Depends again on what level of services you're offering. If you're saying, hey, just go buy from this link and sell it for $10 a month. But if you're like, hey, I'll create content for you as well, and you get Content Gorilla AI, which I have seats for, then you can even charge $99 a month. So it depends. It depends. Johnny, perfectly fine. Pick the version that works for you. Just know if you were to go for the commercial version, I think it is either 50 or 100,000 words. I'm not entirely sure, but you get those words, and once you run out of those, you do have to then consider upgrading again. So, I mean, we have worked out our cost. We know that at that price we can support you, but anything beyond that, you will have to consider upgrading sooner or later. Okay, Joyce says, I'd be interested in lifetime offer, please. Constantine, I'm not sure if you're in chat. I think you are. Could you go to Pay Kickstart? Could you please very quickly set up the 997 button? And could you please get this over to Joyce? That'd be great. But Bilal, just chase up Constantine because, or at least I'll look if Constantine has responded to me, just to be sure. If not, Bilal, just could you do that as well? Okay, other questions. Is the ChatGPT rendering in fast mode? It is in fast mode, Johnny. Like, it is as fast as the API would allow us. Let's see. I'm interested in getting more info about the one-time fee for lifetime. How do I get that info? Cindy, there's no other info. I could literally just drop you a buy button. I'm not able to really offer any info beyond that at this time, other than instead of $297 per year, you get a lifetime license for that. I mean, look, that covers your purchase for what, 3 years and a few months, like 3 years and a quarter. That's kind of, I think, reasonable exchange, right? So, and we've been, again, Content Gorilla AI, Content Gorilla in its form has been in existence since 2019, 4 years already. I'm quite confident we'll be here for 3 more years at the very least, so that way you'll make up for it in time. 100K a month. No, Keith, that's 100K one time. For the commercial license, you get 100,000 words. That's what you get. But of course, with the unlimited, you get unlimited words. It's okay, Olga. I'll let someone in support help you out because I think I may have lost a conversation somewhere along the way. I'm solely interested in building and scaling a content marketing business. Kevin, you are in the right place. You're in the right place. I can tell you one of my goals as well in the future, which we're working towards with the Content Gorilla team, is to have our own content creation marketing agency. So if you are a Content Gorilla AI customer, that is something I'll kind of teach you, I'll show you in the future. So you're going to see that as well. Like, you're going to see me talk about how that's going for us. And of course, that's going to give you enough insights of your own as well. Could I still offer agency services for the blog/website, but keep Content Gorilla in the background? Absolutely. You could, Kieran, that's fine. Russ, unfortunately, JVZoo doesn't allow us to use 2 cards, so can't help you with that. All right. Yeah, Kristen, that would be unlimited, because honestly, at 997 price, it will take you a lot of content to hit that level where we'll be worried. So yeah, 997 lifetime will be unlimited if you want. I'm not going to force anyone here. In fact, I wasn't even looking to offer that to anyone here. But like I said, if you really want unlimited, I mean, let me know, 997, I'll drop you the buy button, and we can take care of that. Luke, could you just chase up Constantine? Because again, I'm not getting anything from him, and I want to make sure that that doesn't get lost. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. Then let me see some more questions. Neil is in turbo chat reply mode. Gainer, I'm in the zone. I just had dinner. I'm good to go. So I've already purchased. Cindy says, so how will I get a lifetime? Do I have to cancel and repurchase? Cindy, most likely you'll have to repurchase, but we can just refund and cancel your 297 a year. So that's okay. Just because it's kind of, it's two different networks, it's hard to do a difference and all that. So we'll just get you a refund on this one. That's fine. I purchased 2.0 in Jan 2020. Does that make any difference in cost? Keith, again, depending on what level of license you purchase, I think Bilal or someone in chat can post more about that for you privately. But I can tell you that if you go to your profile, in fact, let me see if I can open that screenshot right here. Give me 1 second. And I have a screenshot somewhere where it actually shows where you need to go to get that. 1 second. So if you go to, I'm going to send you this link, Keith. In fact, I'm going to send you the whole text that I've been sending to a few other people. But if you have a previous license, you can go to your Content Gorilla AI account. You can go to settings, then you go to profile, and there you will see an upgrade coupon. If again, your level should have one, that's where you'll see it. Tony, Carl, give me a few minutes. It's 297 per year, Margie. Yes. Tony, Carl, give me a few minutes. We're going to privately get you a link for the lifetime deal. And again, I'm only giving it to those that are asking. I didn't intend to. And I'm going to have to track as well where you came from and pay those affiliates as well. That's fine. That's my headache. I'll take care of that. But I'm just going to wait for the team to basically get me a lifetime license deal. The screen should still be Bilal Lou's screen. I'm not sharing any other screen. But Lou, how are you getting along? If you can take over, just chat for a while. I can go fix it myself, the button.
No problem, guys. Hey, awesome. Margie, yeah, check on that. Let's have check with support, make sure that that went through. Margie, so yeah, it's 297 is the deal today. We're just paying for the 1 year right now, right? Yes, Neil is in turbo chat reply mode. He must have had he must have had seconds on dessert because all that sugar just kicking in there. Hey, one of the cool things I'm seeing some people are concerned about, wondering if they should do this, wondering if it makes sense for them. And I understand, 297 for most people is in pocket change, right? You're not going to find a $300 bill sitting in the kitchen junk drawer, right? So let me ask you this: perhaps you can't give me a yes today, and I understand maybe you can't give me a yes, but is there a chance you could give me a maybe? And you're like, Lou, what are you talking about, a maybe? Here's what I'm suggesting: you grab the deal today, and remember I told you we are 100% guaranteeing this, 14-day money back guarantee, no questions asked. Right? No questions asked. So what I'm suggesting you do is you pick up Content Gorilla AI 2.0 Festina Lente bundle deal. Pick it up today. And then take the next, 10 or 12 days and start selling the 100 seats. Start creating content for your blog. Start seeing how you get additional people coming into your business, how you're getting more leads and more sales. And if that happens, which we fully believe it will, because it's happened to 14,000 people who haven't refunded, right? If you're able to do that, I would suggest that you just give it a try for 10 to 12 days. And at the end of that 10 or 12 days, you say, you know what, Lou, I tried. I gave you a maybe. I tried it. It didn't work out. I want a refund. You know what? Victor, my head of support, he'll go in, he'll give you the refund, no questions asked, right? Just say, hey, Lou said I can get a refund if I do it in 14 days, all right? So take 10 or 12 days and try it. That's the maybe. If you can give me a maybe, if you're willing to give me a maybe, throw a maybe in the chat right now. Give me a maybe if you're willing to just give it a try and see if this works for you. If it doesn't work for you, you're right back where you started. You haven't lost anything. We ate all the fees and everything, we take care of that for you. You know what the cool thing is? Any money you made with it, we'll let you keep the money, right? If you can give me a maybe. Good, maybes, yeah. Excellent.
Okay, I can jump in, Lou. And I know at some point you got to go as well. So let me see if I have a link to the presentation so I can open on my end, because I think you have to go soon, right?
Yeah, it's in the group there. Yeah.
Drop me a link if you can, and I'll basically, I'll share my screen. You can go. I know you have another session to go to, but I will answer some questions in the meantime. So will the done for you blogs will be in our dashboard? Yeah, they're in your Content Gorilla AI account. You can go there and get them, or I think you get them. Let me just see. It's either that or it comes from us. We have to, if it comes from us, we have to manually do it. Give me 1 second.
No, it's basically available inside the Content Gorilla app. And hey guys, it's Ijlal here. I am the co-creator of Content Gorilla.
Great. Hey, Ijlal, thanks. I appreciate that. So Ijlal's the real brains behind it. I'm just the voice, just so you know. Okay, 1 second. Let me just paste that link for you. There you go. I understand, Jennifer. I completely understand. That is perfectly fine. See what works for you in that case. Just started my LLC, but I'm looking long term and I appreciate the opportunity. Carl, absolutely. I appreciate that very much as well. I mean, for those of you who are stateside, you'd be interested to know that just about, I think last year, May, is when we have incorporated in the US as well. So all the purchases you're making right now are going straight via the US. So, you know, yeah, you're in good hands. The voice of the Gorilla Master. Link. Johnny, link for what? Sorry, could you clarify that? Link for what? Let me know.
Neil, I would love to, sort of dive into Content Gorilla again and show these guys some cool stuff that Lou may have missed out on.
Yeah, for sure. Would that be okay, folks, if Ijlal did that? I mean, it's a rhetorical question, but would it be okay if the master himself shows you how best to use Content Gorilla AI? Cool. Awesome. Ijlal, please take it away.
All right, let me just quickly share my screen. Right, this is a new PC, so just give me 1 second to sort of make the changes.
So for those of you, sorry, Ijlal, one more thing. For those of you that do want that 997 lifetime deal, which, you know, like I said, I'm okay if you want to go get that. Say 997 in the chat box and I will drop you a link privately. It's not something we're going to email about. It's not something I want to hand out to everyone because Content Gorilla as a company, I prefer to build a company where we can have predictable recurring income. But hey, if you want to get the 997 deal, type in 997 and I can drop you a link for that. It won't be mailed about from any affiliate, anyone later. This is only via this webinar right now. So yeah, drop 997 in the chat box and I can link that to you. And look, I'm not going to force you to get that, but I'm going to insist that you seriously consider the 297 per year deal, the link for which is in the chat box for everyone to see. Cool. Tony, drop that for you as well. I think Ijlal wants to come back and then get upgraded. Is there another one of you, Ijlal? Here, give me 1 second and I will upgrade you. Just 1 second, let me find you.
Neil, did you get the link I sent you for the presentation?
Yeah, got it. I'm just waiting for Ijlal to take over. So, yep. Cool.
Yeah, sorry about that. I just had to sort of quickly restart it because, I have never really used GoToWebinar on this PC now.
Sure.
Can you all see my screen?
Yeah.
All right, awesome. So, well, Lou did give you all a pretty, concise description of what Content Gorilla does on its own. And I sort of want to, expand on that because I see that there are still quite a few people on this webinar. And, I'm just trying to see if I can convince you to jump on with this. Now, like Lou already told you all, we have been and Neil also told you that the first time we came out was around 2019, and since then we have now over 14,000 users that use this pretty much every day, over 300,000 posts created with Content Gorilla as well, and that's just the number of posts that were published onto the blogs, right? So if you just simply went into Content Gorilla, created a post and downloaded it, we don't really keep a track of that. So it could be possibly over 500,000 or something. Anyway, so without wasting time, let me just show you some pretty cool stuff that you can do with Content Gorilla. So firstly, it's pretty simple. You can go ahead and search for a video from YouTube. Now we're also currently working on getting Vimeo in, so it's going to be here in a day or two, and you're going to be able to search Vimeo as well. But for now, you can use YouTube, or you can simply go here and upload your own video, and use that. So let me just go back to the YouTube one for now. Yeah, don't want to take up too much of your time, but let's just say let's just run with this particular video. In just one click, you of course get the entire transcript of the video, thanks to YouTube. And of course you can basically go in and translate it into like 105 languages, anyone that you use. If you're not a native English language speaker, and if you just want to use or build your blog over some other language, you can do that. Most of our users are English, so I'm just going to do the demo in English. And so there are a few things, right? There are a few things that I would like to show you, and I'll sort of like to describe as well. Now, as you will see here, there are a few grammatical errors. The rest of it looks pretty good, but sometimes there are videos that don't have really punctuations and all that stuff. So for that, we have a specific feature where we use the AI engine to just generate the punctuations, and then you can go ahead and fix the grammar later as well, of course. And then with this button, you can basically create paragraphs. However, what I want to do first is, firstly, let's quickly run the grammar correction so we can just wipe out all the grammatical errors that there may be. And I'm really not accustomed to using just one screen, but now I'm doing this demo on just my MacBook. Because I'm traveling, I'm currently in Dubai, by the way. Came over here for some business stuff, and I'm like literally sitting in front of Burj Khalifa. That's pretty cool. So let's just give it a few seconds. I think my internet may be slow, or maybe we have just so many people jumping on that it's taking a bit of time. Okay, in the meantime, let me quickly walk you through a bit of the other stuff that you can do with Content Gorilla, right? Now, Lou did show you the keyword auto hyperlink, and what this does is it basically allows you to hyperlink all of the one specific keyword in your blog. So let's say you're promoting an affiliate product and you're creating a review blog post for that. You can simply type the name of the product here, and then you can link it to your affiliate link, and it's automatically going to link all of those keywords wherever it's found in your content into into the blog. Now we have our grammar fixes done already. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a few paragraphs, and as you can see, that does that. I'm gonna, well, let's just create a bit of article outline as well. Now what this feature does is it basically goes in, and firstly it's gonna ask you about a little context so it can generate a relevant outline. So I'm just gonna give it a context, and then I'm gonna ask it to run the job. And what this does is it basically reads your entire content, it sends it to the AI engine, and it asks it to basically create an outline of headings, and then it will create a structure based on that. And it will say here we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, almost 9 headings, right? Now what you can do is not just like, I mean, of course you can go ahead and publish your content as it is, but let's say you really don't want to use the content of the YouTube video and you just want to rewrite something of your own. You can do that. Now since you already took the YouTube video, you already have the generic idea from that video. What this AI will do is you can use this outline, and then you can, in just one click, create new content from this outline and completely eliminate any sort of plagiarism if there might be. And it's just going to be new AI written content, so it's just going to be so much better and so much more relevant compared to what it was from this video. The advantage of using a video is, number one, the fact that well, it's a video, so it's not really plagiarized. And number two, these videos are really ranking high on Google for the keywords that we just searched. So there's a very, very high chance that the content that you produce using them is going to also rank higher on Google, right? I mean, it just makes sense, right? If there's something that's already proven that Google loves, why would it not love it if it was in a text format, right? And to even take this further up a notch, what we already do is we take the post tags or the video tags from the original video, and we automatically import it in for you. And when you publish this over to your WordPress website, what it does is it also publishes these post tags. So it already gives you the keywords that you can use. Let me just come back here, and as you can see, now my entire content has been replaced, and this is all new content. You will not find even a single word of content that came from the video itself. Now this is 100% original. Now I can go ahead and run the AI detection job and see what percentage of this content is real. So it says it's 91% real. Now in some cases, of course, when the content is detected as well, AI generated, it's going to show you that there's X percentage of fakeness in this content, so that it feels like it's AI written. Now another one of the really amazing features, and I think Lou may not have showed this, but let's just say that you have your content and you really don't want to go in and rewrite the entire thing using AI, but you just want to improve a few aspects. What you can do is you can simply highlight a paragraph and you can do some pretty cool stuff with it. Firstly, you can expand the content, so you can write content even further, and you can expand it either professionally, casually, or in the voice of a specific person. So let's say I want to expand this content in the voice of Deadpool from Marvel. Let's see. Okay, the input length was too long. 1 second, let me see. Now what this will do is it's going to take this sentence, and it's going to send it to the AI engine, and it's going to ask to expand this content in the voice of Deadpool. So as you can see, well, it looks like we've got ourselves a little talk about digital marketing. So it made the content pretty humorous, right? And now it's already become engaging, and now it's addressing the readers in a specific voice of the person that could be whoever you want. It could be Morgan Freeman, it could be Gary Vaynerchuk, Neil Patel, really whoever you want. Anyone that is famous and has some sort of online presence can be targeted, can be used as the voice for this. So that's pretty cool, and that's just one thing, right? Another thing that you can do is you can rephrase the content, so basically paraphrase it and write it in another words. I mean, that's pretty obvious. I'm not really going to go in that. And then you can also simplify the content. So let's say that you generated some content and it's too hard to read. Another one of the big factors in terms of good SEO content is its readability, right? If it's targeting an audience that, like a super qualified audience, say 12th graders or something, then it's going to well, eventually, obviously, since most users won't understand it, Google is automatically going to push it down further in rankings. So the ideal ranking for the ideal reading person for a blog is someone around the knowledge of 6th grade, right? Now what this does is this single feature automatically simplifies the content that you provided, and it basically in one click it just simplifies the content for a 6th grade student. So that's pretty awesome. But what I really want to show you is this content enhancement feature. Now what this does is when you click on this plus button, as you will see on my screen, you can add a few things. You can add an analogy, a counter argument, you can add emphasis, example, an explanation, a joke, a quote or even a statistical fact. So let me just quickly read this. Data marketing provides businesses with the opportunity to reach a wider audience, engage with their target market in real time, and analyze their marketing efforts to improve future campaigns. Now, let's say I want to add a quote to this with someone, from someone who is really a known person. Now, as you can see here, the internet is becoming the town square for the global village of tomorrow, Bill Gates. So it automatically inserts a quote from Bill Gates just to make it much more engaging. I can add a sort of a joke maybe. Data marketing is like my trusty katana, sharp, effective, and always at my disposal to slice through the competition, right? So that's a pretty good joke. So that's how these cool features can actually enhance your content so much more. And this only comes with Content Gorilla AI 2 unlimited license. So that's exactly why I would really stress the fact that you jump on the bundle deal where you're just saving so much more, right? You're saving way more. And besides, I think no one has really said this, but this is the one last time we're doing a public launch where we're offering such a crazy discount. We've been doing it for over 4 years consecutively, and we have decided that now it's time to completely shift over to a higher pricing with a recurring pricing model. So this time around, it's your last chance to get in at this kind of pricing. It will never be made available. If you're still on the fence, I would really suggest that you jump on with this right now. All the rest of the features Lou did show you. Let me just quickly show the SEO one because I think Lou missed this. So basically what this does is it gives you an SEO review of your entire content. Now, as you can see, it tells you that you have passed 70% of the review and you get 270 points out of 385. So you can just click here to improve it. And then it's gonna basically give you things that you can do to improve your content even further. Then of course the content highlights and publishing and all that good stuff that Lou told you about. And you will, as you can see on the left panel, you do get access to the DFI blogs as well as the Content Gorilla University right from the Content Gorilla dashboard. So you don't really have to, move around everywhere just searching for the products that you just got access to. It's all available within the dashboard. Now, if you have any questions, I'm going to come over to that. Let me see. All right.
Sorry, Isla, could we see the text to image feature as well one time?
Oh, yes, of course. Yeah, so what this feature does is it basically allows you to create an image using AI. Now, Lou did give a pretty good description of it, where he showed you how, if you just click search an image, you basically get an image where, well, it's basically searching the stock images, right? And it's going to be a pretty generic image. But let's say I want to create a new image of a man working on a laptop in a forest wearing a Christmas cap near a bonfire. Now that's pretty specific, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the new images button and it's going to go ahead and it's going to generate an image for me. Let's see what it comes up with. Give it a few seconds because it's creating the images, so it does tend to take a little time, and maybe my internet is not really that fast enough as well. So as you see here, let me just quickly drop a few examples of this. So if you see this here, look at how original that looks. Like it just basically took the entire description that I gave it and it generated these images for me, right? So that's pretty cool. That's how basically the AI image creation feature works. Like really, your imagination is the limit when it comes to this feature. Whatever you can imagine, you can create.
Awesome. One more thing as well, one final thing, then I will take over because we do have to wrap this up. Could you show any of the done for you blogs if you have them handy? Just, a few so customers can see what they look like. Just FYI, so others know, they come as WordPress import files. So as long as you have WordPress set up somewhere with a single click, you can import those blogs in and you're good to go.
Yep,
Those
let me
images.
give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull it up.
Yep. Sure. I know we have also mid-journey integration planned down the line, so that's something that we'll be looking to enhance our image to text to image as well. Right now, we are primarily relying on OpenAI, and actually they're lagging a bit in terms of development. So yeah. Does it auto post in our blogs? It does as well with one of the features that we have. Sorry, Slav.
Yeah, so basically, these will be the kind of blogs that you're getting. It's going to be, pre-filled by the content. This is just one of the examples, and it's going to be pretty much ready. All you have to do is just upload the XML file that will give you onto your own website, and it's going to fetch everything from this blog over to there, and you should be ready to go. And we cover 10 different niches, and there are 10 different blogs for all 10 of the niches, so you will have plenty of content to go with.
Fantastic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take over the screen for now, and I'm going to just walk people through the deal one more time, bearing in mind that once I'm done, we're going to start a timer for this. So again, the deal for you that we're offering is basically Content Gorilla AI 2.0 commercial license, unlimited pro upgrade, 100 done for your blogs, agency upgrade with 100 seats, as well as content university training, and all the bonuses that are being offered through the funnel. Now, again, just as a reminder, if you were to decide that, hey, Neil, I want to cancel this, within the first year, I don't want to renew anymore, you get to keep everything except for this. Okay, so you get to keep everything else that you see on the screen, all the bonuses, everything else except for this. And I think that's fair, because unlimited credits are where most of our expenses will be eventually. So you get to keep everything else. Okay. With that being said, I'm going to start a timer now for 3 minutes because it is late. We do have to go. And if you have questions, please ask. More than happy to answer. Yes, you do get 14-day money back guarantee, so you can get this, try it out for 14 days, decide whether it's for you or not. If not, that's okay. I can tell you Content Gorilla AI is one of the products where we don't get a lot of refund requests, and the simple reason for that is that we basically, it works. I mean, it does what it says on the tin, and the people appreciate that. So you get access to that as well. Number one. Cool. Any other questions? Anything else I missed? Please do ask. With text to image and text to voice, boom. Yeah, I don't think we intend to do text to voice in Content Gorilla. I think we're keeping Content Gorilla exclusively for blogging. But yeah, text to image would make perfect sense to keep on enhancing it. Cool. Leanne says, I'm in, but wanted to keep watching, but now I think I'll leave here and go play with my toys. Yes, Cindy, it did. It did. So the answer to that question is yes. And again, I'm trying not to talk too much about this because we're going to have to go through this recording, scrub out parts where we talk about that deal that I gave to some of you that asked for it, because we don't want to give that deal to everyone publicly. It's not in our best interest. Again, like I said, I'd rather just take money from you every year and service you every year. If you decide you don't want to use it anymore, that's fine, you can stop paying. I think the show bonuses have been dropped for you already, but Bilal can take care of that. Bilal can answer you there, and you get those other bonuses as well. Only silly gorillas cancel, says Gainer. Yeah, cool. Doria, that's great. Again, if you got it back in December, most likely you have the version before this one. So I don't know again what kind of offer you purchased back in December. So yeah. Cool. Anything else, folks? Let me know in the chat box. Happy to answer that for you. 1 more minute to go. And again, please bear in mind that it's one of those software that's going to make your life so much easier. And I'm going to make sure you execute, you basically work forward, and you keep on creating content. Like it's, we have our goal to see that number keep on increasing every every week, every month is like how much content has been created using Content Gorilla AI. And even if it costs us money, that's fine. I still want you to execute. I want you to push your content. I want you to get results, because honestly, the better your results are, the easier it will be for me to continue offering this to other people. Okay, cool. So 20 seconds to go. Any comments? Enjoy all the bonuses. If you don't hear from me for the next few days, don't worry, we will catch up on the bonus session that is happening. I think it's on the, let me just check the date. 21st. It's on the 29th, I believe, of March, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think it's 29th of March. So we'll catch up then. There you go, the timer's up. So we're gonna call it a day. Thank you so much for those that are jumping in, for those that are thinking. Don't think for too long. It is a really good deal. And I can promise you we're not going to keep even the bundle deal open after, because we want to make sure we continue to sell this at a recurring price. Because look, if you continue to collect recurring price, it allows us to move faster and give you more features. So yeah, is there a bundle sales page that details each level, not just a checkout? It should. I think the link that you got earlier, I can check that for you. It should have all the features, not just the checkout. So there you go, Keith. I'm not sure if you saw that link earlier, but this link has all the features that are included and the bonuses too. There you go. Cool. So we're going to leave it at that, folks. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of the day. As always, it's been fun. I look forward to working with you. I look forward to helping you create some really good content. AI has made my life so much easier. It's helped me do things faster, and I hope it does that for you as well. For everyone here watching, thank you so much. Ijlal and the team, everyone, I appreciate you all out here as well. JJ, we're good for next, I think, 2 or 3 days at this price. So at this price that you see, we're good for the next 2 or 3 days. Okay, thanks everyone. Have a great day, and we'll talk soon. Bye.